Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, the comments, the generous donations in all forms. All of it. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy. And then let's see what the message the Spirit has for us. I'm hearing something like rare china, or like, sometimes you travel, and maybe you've traveled abroad, and you've been over in Sweden or Switzerland or somewhere, and where they make the rarest of crystal, something like that. It's like you're seen as someone that is that of stature. Something about your love, something about you. Like, we all have that energy that we exude. Yours is that star quality. Where somebody, when you walk around, it makes people want to come around you. Hey, Malcolm. It's like the grace, how you present yourself. Not only just are you graceful, but as you interact with people, you afford them grace, and you encourage them to allow themselves grace. Hola, Marcia. Oh, yes, praying for them too. People, they know that they cannot get you off track. They can't just try and entice you to come to them, number one. And they know that no matter what they can have money, they can have property, they could have all the fine jewels and clothes and cars and shoes and all that, and you're not even attracted to that. So they know that they have to climb up the ladder, climb up the tree to pluck that apple. You're not low-hanging fruit at all. And you can't be controlled by the tangible, what you hold. And they cannot control you by your emotions, because you're already past that. Hey, Lightworker William. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that's been a long time coming. Because, you've been doing a good job at establishing firm and healthy boundaries. You've taken some time out to look at you, and to look at who you are and what you want to represent. And now is the time for other people to have a new view of you. Now that they're seeing that, yeah, you're not who they thought you were. They see now they better treat you accordingly. They did not know that, you was this matriarch, that you exuded such strength, such importance. It's like what you do, the who you are, whether this is a family, a group, a club, whatever, you exude importance in the group. Hi, Imani. Thank you so much. You were somebody that, see, they tried to act like you were just somebody that was one way. And they got it wrong. You are somebody that you work for your money. You work for your money, but you're also somebody that knows their own worth. Like, you know what, like, and then what's coming to mind is like you could be a bartender, okay, and you could be a bartender at some club or some bar, whatever, something like that, and you might wear something that's revealing a little, or a little haircut or whatever, and that might just be, what the uniform that you wear to go to work, because you're standing behind a bar. You're not dancing on top of the bar. You're standing behind the bar, and you're just doing that so that you can get your tips, so that you can make your money, and then you go on home. It could be something like that. Whereas somebody wants to give you some type of reputation, but at the same time you're very responsible. You go home to this 5-bedroom house. Did you buy? Did you live there? Did you pay for? And it's just you. So it's like somebody tried to paint a picture, but people are starting to see, mm, that's not you. The picture that was painted ain't you. Somebody's seeing that it was just somebody else that was just trying to spread some type of gossip, some type of rumor about you. Hey, K Hypsee, and it was just doing it out of jealousy, doing it because maybe they was jealous of what you had, or maybe they felt that you have more than them, or because they haven't worked on themselves as much as you've worked on yourself. They want to try and bring you down. They want to try and give somebody else something else to think about, something else. They don't want people to see you up here. And the only reason that they don't want people to see you up here is because this is a pedestal that they put you on, not one that you put yourself on. See, I feel like you have a good discernment of people's spirits. You could feel people's energy, and you felt the whole energy shift with this person. You felt a whole energy shift, but like I said, and you can discern a whole situation. Hey, chosen for real. And it's like what you can discern, what you can feel, what you can see is the fact that somebody's just feeling a little bit envious of where they see themselves and where they see you. There's almost like, because maybe you have so many different things and this person really has nothing. And so this person feels like, they're not measuring up. But see, that's them looking down on them. But you're not looking down on them because, number one, you never put yourself on a pedestal. And number two, you understand that people go through things. As long as they choose not to stay there, it's okay. It's the person that's choosing that this is my low and I'm going up from here. That's the one that it's okay to be around. But the person that says, I'm okay, I'm comfortable right here, that's the person that needs to go. And you know how this person is feeling, because you know what? It's like you've been there. You see everything very clearly about this person because you've been there. You've dealt with that. You wrote the story. You produced the movie. And so Everything that's happening for you, everything that's coming in, this is all justified. This is you receiving your karma, your dharma. This is what you deserve. Everything that's coming in, this is what you deserve. And it looks like you are deserving of a blessing. Because you know what, you, like I said, you are seen as someone that they have to build up to. They have to prove themselves to you, as they should. Ain't no freebies around here. Freebies was given out years ago. This the freebies that we had to heal from. Ain't no more freebies. And somebody, they're understanding that. Like I said, ain't no more freebies. You know, this is somebody who's definitely had to heal themselves from giving out too many freebies. Someone is they're making a decision. This person is somebody that's making a decision to get something that they want, to go after something that they want. Somebody's making a decision to leave a situation that they've had to have some type of spiritual protection from. You know, this is somebody that's having the faith just to leave a certain situation. I feel like, you know, maybe it was a certain situation that they were involved in that they're now leaving so that they can. I don't know why I'm feeling follow. This is a situation where somebody's definitely had to overcome. They've had to, like, either physically heal. Maybe somebody had to have some type of surgery and had to physically heal, or some type of sickness, or spiritually heal, or heal from, you know, a betrayal. But this is somebody who's had to definitely heal from something. And that's why that person has made that decision to get out of something that they had to be spiritually protected from. This is something that they couldn't see the full magnitude of what this was. Because I feel like there's something about this person would have perished. This is why everything was not seen. This person just has gone through something, and they just know it's time for them to go. Because, see, you know what? This is somebody who put themselves in some type of situation that they should have kept their ass the fuck away from. Because, see, what it was is this was something that was a curse that was sent towards you. This was something that was so diabolical, so detrimental, that this was supposed to take you down. This was a curse that they were sending towards an earth angel. They just didn't know that you was an earth angel. But see, it didn't hit you. It didn't phase you. It didn't strike you. But what it did do, because there was somebody that was close to you that called themselves betraying you, being a Judas to you, it got them instead. That's what they had to heal from. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Angelique Chronicles. That is what they had to heal from. You can't make this up. This is what they have had to heal from. They didn't realize they was getting themselves involved in quote unquote grown folk business. This is why people are waking up and they are realizing You are somebody they gotta work themselves, work their way up to, because you ain't the regular schmegular. You ain't no schmedium, small, medium. You the one that they got to pay the extra attention to, appreciation to, respect to. Hey, Evangelina. Yeah, I can. You cannot make this up. You come through, spirit. This is you. You that one that they gotta put some respect on their name. You cross over and you can speak with here the heavens and the earth. They didn't realize who you was when they was talking to you, when they was trying to hurt you. But like I said, it wasn't going to hurt you. It wasn't even going to hit you. It wasn't going to come towards you. But what it did do was that it got somebody that called themselves about to betray you. You was protected and didn't even realize it. Hey, Tracy. Didn't even realize it. And now somebody, they're making a different judgment call about you. This is somebody that held back the fact that they was secretly kind of working against you. They don't want you to see that they were secretly working against you. They want you to think that they was all up in your corner. Because your corner, if there was, your corner was on a boomerang. And they threw it from the other corner. So it was just in your corner for a hot second before it turned back around. And see, this person was sitting here looking after they thought that they was getting ready to take you down. They was getting ready to zap your ass with a fucking 10 volts of 220/120/480/960/10,000 volts of electricity, and this spell that was going to take your ass the fuck out because nothing else they did had worked. And they threw it at you. It's like it wasn't just one time. It was like 3 days in a row. All day long, they throwing all these attacks at you. And then they was watching you to see what happened. They was watching you to see, when did you drop? When did you fall? Are you down on your knees yet? Did you grab your stomach yet? Is your back all fucked up yet? What's really going on? This is that warlock that thought that they were going to take you down. They're watching you to see what's happening. And ain't shit happen. Hey, LP. Hey, Black Goddess. And the only thing that happened, the only thing that they could see that happened was when you spoke about it, when you spoke your piece. And you know what? The part that fucked them up, you wasn't angry. You wasn't upset. You wasn't sad. You wasn't none of that. You just was matter of fact. And that was that. Somebody wants to come see you. Somebody wants to travel towards you. It's almost like they want to come see you. They want to travel towards you to see if they knock on the door, are they still going to be welcome into the home, into the castle. This is somebody who sat there and secretly planned to try and overwhelm you, to try and do some fuck shit, who lied to you, who tried to put you emotionally in a place where they would have some type of control over you. This is somebody who was not, honorable like they said they was going to be with you. But see, this is somebody too who didn't realize that they was getting themselves caught up in a whole situation. Because see, to fuck over you is to fuck over thyself. This is somebody who thought that they really had the key. This is somebody who thought they was half nickel slick. And they was pulling something over your eyes. But whenever you told that person, no, that's not the truth, this is the truth, that's when the person realized they fucked up. Hey, Andy Watson, how are you? See, they didn't realize how spiritually connected you are. How the energy don't lie. And they thought just because you couldn't, read their mind or see what they was thinking, that you wouldn't know that they were secretly trying to battle you. They was trying to make it seem like, like it was one way when it was really in a whole nother way. Hey, Robert. But one thing they didn't realize about you is that you have everything that you possibly need. You're independent, you're self-sufficient, you got your own home, you got everything that you could possibly need or want. So it's like, and this person thought that they was going to be able to try and control something, like you really wanted something else from them, or you really needed something. But this person is realizing it's them that's missing out, not you. They thought that they was going to have you, where you was the one who was like, I need this person in order for me to have a happy family. You was already happy. You already happy. It's them that's unhappy. And see, they was playing some type of game with you, like they was trying to control you. Now they're realizing that, you know what? They tricked themselves. Now they're realizing they tricked themselves. They had this plan, right? This idea, this thought that what they're going to do, they're going to come to you and they're going to try and trick you. But now somebody realizing they didn't trick you. They couldn't trick you because they didn't know you. They didn't know that you was very connected, that you was very highly spiritual, that you was very intuitive, that you could read energy, you could feel when things change. They didn't know this about you. See, somebody had put all their eggs in one basket thinking that they was going to do this something. And now that they realize that they didn't do it right, they realizing that they wasted their damn money trying to get something that they was never going to be able to get, trying to obtain something that was never going to be able to obtain. And that was to make you feel like you was in a state of lack, when it's really them that's feeling that state of lack to want to put you in that same state. Hey, Nancy. Somebody now see that they should have led with their heart, that they should have been trying to give equally. They would have been in a much better place. But it was something about them that they felt, they had to do it like this. They had to try and control a situation. It could be like, maybe there was a male and a female, a man and a woman, and the woman had, all of this because, hell, she'd already been through it. And he was kind of just starting over. He had went through his dark night of the soul, and he was kind of starting over, but yet he feels a certain type of way because she's got everything and he has nothing. So therefore, he may play some type of game because he feels threatened that she's got everything. Some type of emotional game. And she already been through it, so she just like, you know what, there goes the door right there. Right on over there. Do me a favor. Press the lock. There you go. Close it. Thank you. Bye. Don't nobody need that type of game. Don't nobody need nobody to be controlling them. So maybe he's not all the way through his dark night of the soul or something, but it's almost like somebody had to come to grips. Yeah. That shit that you trying to work on. No, don't nobody want that shit. Get it together. Get right or get left. It's just that simple. Which direction you want to go? Hey, Susan, confirmation. Yeah, see, somebody they have to choose wisely. What do you truly want? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't have the love of your life and the slave. The love of your life and the one who responds like a child. The one who's paying all the bills, but yet they got to listen to your broke ass. You can't have it both ways. But what you can do is get with that person to see how that person made it through, what that person had to do, and see if you can replicate it too. Get your own. Therefore, there's going to be more than enough to go around, as opposed to one having to provide for two. Yeah, and then they have the nerve to go out and gossip about you, talk about you, say some bad shit about you. You don't have nerve to go out and put you down like you ain't doing something right. You the only one doing some shit. The fuck? See, people started to realize that this was a warlock. People started to realize that this was a warlock who was mad because they couldn't gain some type of control over you. That's all that was. Upset because they couldn't control you. They was used to being able to control everybody they came across, but not you. You was like ninja with the hard R. What are you even trying to do? Come on now. Stop that. You looking goofy out here. You looking real goofy out here trying to control somebody. Telling you somebody thought that they was going to have control over you, that they was going to be victorious of being seen as the leader of this relationship. They thought that until dun 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 dun, boom. You was like, hell no, I ain't gonna go. They realized that truth of the matter was you was the opportunity that they needed to jump on the bandwagon, not the other motherfucking way around. You was the perfect opportunity, not them. Shit, they did that way. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, and you got all the love. You the one that we just saw the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and now the Ace of Cups. Like I said, you are being seen as somebody of stature, love, gracefulness. This person know they tripped. They tripped, fell, and went down 17 flights of stairs. That's how much they tripped. They fell down 17 motherfucking flights of stairs. Hey, J. Mike. Yeah. All that person had to do was have good thoughts. Good thoughts, have a good plan, planning to go in there and be equal, give and take. Work together. Work together. That's all that person had to do. But instead, no. Some motherfucker got left. Got left. And then had nerve to go out and badmouth somebody, badmouth you, because they was in their feelings. They was in their feelings because they couldn't control you. You don't get your old blankety blank 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 blankety blank 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 ass the fuck up out of here. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? They feel foolish. They sure do. They feel dumb. You know? I know that's right, Andy. I would have walked too. Yep. See, somebody, they took you for granted. They didn't think that you was going to be able to see through their games and they bullshit. They took you for fucking granted. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. They took you for granted. They thought they didn't have to work at nothing just to have their wish fulfillment. Yes, the fuck you do. Stupid. Get your. Let me put my hand down. Get your knuckle-headed ass the fuck on. Yes, the fuck you do gotta work for something, stupid. That's why your ass like out there. Hey, Cleo. Hey, Letitia. How are you, sweetie? What's the message? Yeah, now somebody feeling overwhelmed. They feeling overwhelmed because they thinking about what they could have had, but instead, this is what they did. They cursed it. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't getting nothing. Nothing but that. What's the message? Yeah. A whole star. A whole star. Yo, they upset because they done fucked up a whole star. They on the outside, not you. You, the whole booger with all the sugar. They fucked up. That's what they wanted, and that's what they prayed for, and then they fuck it up. Who does that shit? They did. They did. They realizing that today, this morning, they waking up. Somebody is like, I fucked up. It was my ego. I missed him. I don't wanna go without them. I fucked up. Damn, I want my boo thing back. I want my boo thing back. Hey, Javina, how are you? Yeah, somebody is really upset. Hey, they are really upset. I feel it. That's what that ass gets. They said they made the wrong choice. They did the wrong fucking thing. This the same bullshit they've been doing for so fucking long. It's almost like it's a habit. They like, damn it. Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see who this was? Why didn't I see This is the one. This she ain't got time to play. Why didn't I notice it? And she welcomed me. What the hell? What the hell? Why was I acting like this? Cause you a knucklehead. What's the message, Spirit? Cause somebody is a knucklehead. What's the message? Thank you. This is what they could have had. They asked God for somebody that was so incredibly trustworthy and kind and gentle and loving and graceful and honest and integrity and all these good traits. And God was like, okay, I'm gonna send you the perfect person. Here you go. Here you go. First thing they couldn't wait to do. Let me end this bullshit right now. Somebody think they're gonna control me, but I'm gonna control them. Oh no, Trying to be some type of master warlock. First thing they're gonna do is fuck it up. Fuck up the blessing that God just sent to them. You know? And then the fact that you really pissed them off when you told them about themselves. You told them about who they are, what they was doing, why they got mad, this, that, and the other. That you told them. That's when they really got pissed off. Because you wasn't holding no punches. That's when somebody, and that's the only reason they got pissed off. Because you told them about themselves. That's the only reason they got pissed off. And now today they have calmed the fuck down. And they starting to realize that, you know what? You was right. You was right. Whatever you said, it was the truth. Yeah. Damn. Okay. You know what? And they feel like they gotta respect you enough for, you know, for saying whatever you needed to say. This is something that this was an opportunity that they could have worked with you to work through this whole situation. So it's kind of like, yeah, and now this person is realizing that they brought on their own broken heart because they was being immature. They wasn't trying to handle nothing like an adult. They was trying to handle something like a little kid. What's the message? What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? Acting like a little kid. What you doing? 4th or 5th grade? Huh? Which one is it? Yeah. So now this is what now this person want to strike off and go in a new direction, but they don't want everybody to know about it because they embarrassed. Now they want to come back, but they're not trying to go up to their boys or their girls and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go on back and see if I can beg my way back in and everything. You know, and Jamina, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody like they're gonna come back, try and come back, but they don't want to bring it to nobody else. They don't want everybody else to know. They don't want nobody else to know, because then they're gonna feel foolish. Yeah, they feel foolish for wanting to come back, and they don't want anybody else to know. Yeah, because everybody was like, well, wait a minute. Wasn't you the one who was doing all this and saying all this and did all that and was talking so bad about her and said all this and a hoe and a trick and nasty and smelled like ammonia and all that other bullshit? And I'm telling you, this is somebody who's sitting here praying, wishing, hoping that they could have taken shit back, you know, the way that they was looking, because they realized the way they was looking at it, they was being very immature. They only had one and they left everything else back there. So they're the only ones on the outside looking in. Yeah, and like I said, this person realized had he been cool or had she been cool, they should have planned to just work through something, work together. But now this person's sitting here watching you do you and knowing that you protected, you highly protected, you doing you. And this is the other person who's sitting there looking stupid, like now they see that little plan that they had to do, that little thing that they was going to do to get you to do whatever they thought that you was going to do is what got them fucking backfired. You know, come on now. It's like at some point you got to grow up. At some point you really do. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Shane Shay, how are you? Yep, I'm telling you, you spoke about how somebody was going to try, and you told this person what they was trying to do. You told this person. This person didn't believe that you was an earth angel, and you spoke the truth. You told this person about the curse, about this, about that, whatever. Yep. And now this is the same person that's receiving karma. Receiving karma. Same one. Yep. Somebody needed to realize that, if somebody's realizing that whatever you said in the past, it was the truth. You was spot on, spot on, spot on, spot on. If spot on could be a person, it had your picture affixed to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's gonna be coming to you. They're coming in quick too. They wanna talk to you. They want to talk to you about how they know that they have betrayed you. They have betrayed your trust. Because like I said, that they're realizing that they got to work up to you. That you not just no regular schmegular person. You were somebody special. You were somebody that they need to hold in high esteem, hold in high, very high regard. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Thank you. Yep. You are somebody that they need to see hold in very high esteem and very high regard. You were very wise, very worldly, you're very connected spiritually. You see both sides, both realms, you have that gift. And somebody, especially since it's been the rumor of you being a witch has been disproved. People know you are not no damn witch. You're an earth angel. They know that there's a big difference now. You're not sitting here creating mayhem. That's them other motherfuckers that was sitting there saying that bullshit. They the ones. See, now people are realizing that, you know what, that you were treated unfairly, because they're looking back and they're thinking about things, especially when it came to this family and this father, the treatment. Yeah, and people are realizing now that, you know what, even with this mother, there was like not that same level of love. There was this, people are looking back and they realizing everything that you had to endure. And even if they don't know everything, they know some things. They know how things was really hard for you. And now something about the wheel of fortune is not turning in somebody else's favor at all. Not at all. But the sun is shining down on you. I feel like the sun is shining down on you. Anything else, Spirit? Yep. I feel like, you know what, this is just you. You know, just being comfortable in the skin that you're in, you know, knowing this, like you right here, just sitting very humbly to yourself, knowing everything. Like, imagine everything that you've been through, everything that you survived, everything that you've overcome, all the heartbreak, all the hurdles, all the trials or tribulations, all the, you know, the times when you thought that there's no way you could make it through, only to look back on the other side and thank God that you made it through. Everything is like right there. You're just so humble sitting here, you know, just like being to yourself. And I feel like that's when somebody realizes that you are so protected, spiritually protected. Now somebody's looking at things differently. They're realizing that you are very spiritually protected. And this is why this person is feeling a certain sort of way for trying to come after you the way that they did, for trying to treat you the way that they did. Thinking that you was somebody that, you know, they could do this to, only to find out that no. For them to try and do something underhanded to you was going to instantly put them in spiritual jail. Them trying to come after you and trying to be underhanded with you put them instantly into spiritual jail. They just did not know. They didn't know that you didn't even have to see them to trying to attack you for you to be able to defend yourself against their attacks. They didn't know that, but they're finding that out now. Careful who you trying to fuck with. You know, you a bad mama jamma if you don't even have to see somebody trying to attack you and they get handled. Yes. And they get handled. And that's because you were on your journey. You were on your path. The God's not gonna let nobody just come down and fuck with you. Not at this time, because you're too far on that journey. You know what I mean? You feel me? This is you on your journey, paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. No more, no less. And here's somebody else thinking that they're going to handle you or mishandle you. It's the same motherfucker that's sitting here praying, wondering why they were sitting there thinking that they could do anything that they wanted to you. The same one. Now, apparently this person like getting their ass kicked because they thought that they was getting ready to do something to you, only to have something done to them. They went looking for a fight and they got exactly what they was looking for, but they didn't think that they was going to be on the losing end. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups. And the Strength card. And the Ace of Pentacles. See, this is you. New beginnings, strength, new opportunities. This is you. God blessing you. The pouring out an abundance of blessings upon you. And then here come this person upset because you know what? You saw what this person was trying to do, was trying to be. That's why you left. That's why you was like, okay, no problem. I'm out of here. You left them to their own devices, their own games. Okay? And so this person now is seeing that they hurt themselves. They cursed themselves. Hey Johnny. Hey Joni. No, me John. John Pickett, sorry. Hey Warrior. CC 121. They cursed themselves. They didn't curse you. You know, now it's like this person, now they're realizing that with you, they would have seen new opportunities. They would have seen, protection. They would have seen passion. They would have seen everything that they wanted. They would have seen things created right in front of their eye. But instead, this person had this idea of what they was going to do to you, and it just backfired on them. He ain't looking happy because he realizing that, with his arms all crossed, him being all closed off, he realizing that he made a bad choice. And this is what he's getting. Karma. Oh, well. Hey, Joyce, how are you? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, see, somebody came with untrue intentions. They came with untrue intentions, thinking that they was going to get something, thinking that they was going to have you in a certain type of way where you would just believe in anything. Like you was going to place them above you. Somebody thought that they was being so sneaky, gonna work on something. Work on yourself. Sneak and do that. What else, Spirit? What else? Hey, Rotten Rob, how are you? Yeah, somebody, they didn't see that who you were, because they're not healed. That's why they couldn't notice you, because they are not healed. Oh, Lightworker William, thank you so very much. Thank you. That's why they couldn't see who you were. That's why they couldn't see, what you was putting in. And all they had to do was match it. But instead, they listened to the crowd. And the crowd was telling them to hold back. You don't want to give them too much. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. But instead of this person having faith in God, this person sat here and invested their time and energy trying to play games, trying to think of they running game. But they didn't realize that you saw that game that they was running. You already knew about that. So, yeah. What else, Spirit? Yep. Somebody didn't realize how blessed you were. Like they didn't realize what they had. This is somebody who's confused on what they actually had. Like they had something was worth, that was like 552 karat gold or something like that. And they treated it like it was, 18 karat. Something like that. I mean, you had something so rare, whenever or some type of diamond, and when they put that little thing on their eye and look at the diamond and tell you how how pure it is and everything, people are like, this is so pure, I can't even actually look at this like that. It's like almost like you got to have some type of machine to look at it, because it's just that pure. Somebody won't be able to look at it with the naked eye, even with that little thing on. Somebody didn't realize what they had. Yeah, I'm telling you, they didn't realize what they had. They wasn't listening to their intuition. And so, but this is somebody who's used to trying to play these types of games. Like they trying to control or win at all costs. Like they supposed to be the one. Like they got to have somebody looking up to them. Hyping them up all the damn time in order for them to feel like they did something. They doing something. But see, you're not that person. You're very protective of your love. You're very protective of your energy and of your time. Very protective. Hey, Devery. Yep. But like I said, somebody didn't realize the importance of them just having a conversation and talking through something, as opposed to feeling like they got to get out there and they got to spread all this gossip and lies about the relationship and about what you are and who you are and shit and they do this and they do that and blah, 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 only to come to find out you're the one who got the game gone with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You very secure. You had it all. That was the whole problem. You the one who had it all. Everything. And see, now somebody looking back and they realizing, you know what? You the fucking empress. They played themselves. They played themselves. And now they on the outside trying to look in, realizing that they lied so much and they cursed them fuck themselves. That's what they ass get. And you on the other hand, you ain't even saying nothing because they know that you happy. You cool, you content. You ain't got to say shit. If you the one with the happiness, you ain't got to argue with nobody. It's the miserable, the motherfucker that want to argue with you because they ain't even happy. They're the ones it's the miserable, the motherfucker, the one that want to play games. What's the message? That's too many. We can get one or two more. I got to get ready to go to work. What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, you are so balanced right now. So balanced. The earth angel energy. Like I said, you ain't got to. You're the one who's very secure in yourself. You got it all. And somebody is thinking about that. How you got it all and how, it's like with this, it's like you caught them in a lie. You caught them in a fucking lie. And now the things is coming back around. This person is thinking about everything and they realize how immature they was acting. Yep. How immature they was acting. How they refused to see, that they was cursing themselves. And now shit is falling down around them. And now this person stuck all up in their feelings, sitting here thinking about, the move that they made and shit like that. They had said that you was a ho-ho and you not. They had said you was a loose goose and they had lied about you. All because they were trying to get some type of victory. Because they couldn't control themselves. One more, Spirit. One more card. Oh, we got to swing the pendulum too. One more card. Thank you. Yep. See, they did not know that you had a whole 10 of Pentacles. They didn't know that. They did not know that, you know what? This is several lives of you being the fucking empress. They didn't know that when they was coming to your house, see, they just saw you like this. They saw you as the Queen of Cups. They didn't know you were a whole empress. Hello? They didn't know when they was coming to your house that they was really coming to your motherfucking 52-room castle. You had to disguise that shit. They had the veil over them. And it's not until after they woke up and they appreciated and they showed God that they are deserving. That's when they was going to receive the whole blessing. But now that they done fucked it up, God said, let me snatch this motherfucking veil from you so you can see what the fuck you lost, motherfucker. And they was like, oh, I lost all of that. No. Oh, give me another chance. Okay, let me go back to her. Baby, I love you. I don't know what I do. I just know I want to be with you and your and you, honey. You know, now they trying to really make up. Now they really trying to make up. Now that they know what they lost. Oh, well, like they say over in them third world countries, oh, fucking well. Let's see which way the pendulum is going to swing, okay? Hey, Jerome, how are you? All right, Spirit, which way is the pendulum going to swing? And the answer is a yes. It is swinging yes. Oh, yeah. It's swinging yes. All right, y'all. Hey, for Keith M. How are you? How you doing, sweetie? Confirmation on the yes. All right, y'all. I am going to get off of here so I can go ahead and just do my straight 8. Thank you so very much, Lightworker William. Thank you so very much for your generous donation. You know, y'all, I appreciate everyone. Next week, we're going to have a wonderful week together. It's my birthday week. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm going to be off all week. Woo, 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 woo. So I will be going live much more. All right, y'all. I love all of you. Thank you so very much. I do look forward to seeing you soon. And I want everyone have a wonderful and magnificent day. Bye now. What is a little girl?